Hey, what's up? It's Mark and welcome to Skateboarder School. Today I'm going to be telling you why I started wearing a helmet after 20 years of skateboarding. And it's pretty simple. I don't want to hit my head and get destroyed. I've seen way too many Hall of Meat scarred type just gnarly videos to know that anything can happen when you're riding a skateboard. Just slipping, doing a kickflip to hitting a ledge, like anything can happen. So I just don't want to risk it. It's not worth it. My brain is how I'm going to be making money. It's how I'm going to be enjoying life, and it's not worth it. Skateboarding culture needs to evolve to be more friendly to helmets. The snowboarding industry has come so long in really normalizing wearing a helmet, and I really want skateboarding to become a similar activity like that, where it's encouraged to be safe and it's cool and it's built into the culture. So because I feel that way, that I want to lead by example. I want to be a good steward for the sport. I want them to find comfort in knowing that like there are people at the skate park who are responsible adults who are taking this seriously, and also trying to challenge other teens and people who are role models. Like, kids are looking up to you. If you wore a helmet, it would go a long way. Like, just looking at Andy Anderson's impact on skateboarding with helmets is insane. Like, the dude is gnarly. Just dropped a pro part for Powell, and it is filled with unique clips and bangers and just like everything in between. So like, you can make it look dope. Like, you can have a ton of style and still be a helmet dude. So number one reason I'm wearing a helmet is because falling can happen at any time. Literally, I'm gonna go do a kickflip right now and I could land at bolts or slip out and fall on my head. I'm really good at kickflips, and like, it could happen because anything could happen. You're riding on cement with rocks, and like, it's a sketchy thing. So let's do a kickflip, see if I land it. Okay, I landed those, but you never know. A few years ago, I was warming up doing the most basic front nose slide on a ledge this big, and guess what? Completely dislocated my knee. I had like gnarly knee surgery, and man, it is like 4 years later and I'm just getting into that like flow of 100%. So injuries in skateboarding are no joke, and your head is the most important thing about it. I am a role model myself. I have young nephews and nieces, and you know, I want to be a dad one day, and I am going to be that dad who's going to make every kid wear a helmet. And I don't want to be a hypocrite that like all of you have to wear helmets, but guess what? I'm an adult. I don't fall. I never have to. The best way to make an impact and make a statement is lead by example. So let's do a fakie flip before the next one. Guys, it is like not normal seeing people with helmets. Like, you go to a skate park, any park, and if that kid is not under the age of 5, there's a good chance they are not wearing a helmet. So I want to normalize like seeing helmets in the real world. Like, if I showed up to a park and there was like a teenager or an adult wearing a helmet, I would legitimately be surprised. Like, it is so rare. So the more people see that like there's real people out there wearing helmets, like, they're going to at least think about it. And that's the first step. It took me like 6 months from like thinking about I should probably be wearing a helmet to finally buying a helmet. And you gotta start somewhere. I mean, just look at skate clips on social media. If that, like, you literally never see anyone wearing a helmet, again, over the age of 10, No way. It is such a little percentage of the helmet gang that I'm really excited to rep and be a part of the helmet gang. So being out there on social media, on YouTube with the helmet is the first step in normalizing this culture. So every time you see me on a board, I'm probably going to be wearing this. And if there's any old clips of me skating, I probably wasn't. So that's why. All right, fakie tray first. Perfect example. Just rolling. Could have easily hit my head. Mom, if you're watching this, you were right. Like, when I started getting into extreme sports, you made me wear a helmet. You were on the right track. My only issue is you never explained to me the dangers and like the reasons why I'm wearing a helmet. So I resented it, I fought back, and I never really did a good job. Man, when you look back at photos and videos of me skating as a little kid, always unbuckled, finding excuses not to wear it. The funniest is like when you go and you're trying to film a clip and you're like, oh, I should probably take my helmet off because I want the clip to look cool and not dorky with a stupid helmet on. So you end up trying the hardest tricks you got without a helmet, and it's all backwards. And that is a huge pressure in skate culture that like parents are gonna be battling with. So Mom, sorry I fought you on that. I really think making smart decisions like wearing a helmet starts with education. It starts with like the risks and seeing stories all around the nation and the world about people, just good skateboarders, falling, smoking their heads, and having serious brain injuries from now to the rest of your skate career. Make the pledge, join the helmet gang, and just like skate safer, because you want to skate for as long as possible. So go for it. Before the next point, I'm gonna try and land a switch front 360. So this one is all in the shoulder. So before I do this, just gonna stretch out the back. Classic. I'm gonna say last try, but it never means last try. You say last try, but then you can feel it so close, you gotta try again. All right, I'm definitely rusty, and that cold rust, that winter rust, so I'll come back to it. But helmets, wear a helmet, come on! Now, if you are pretty new to skateboarding, or you're just like don't have the coordination yet, like you have to learn the art of falling on a skateboard, and until you know how to roll, how to land and absorb the impact, you gotta wear a helmet because you can't control when your head's gonna whack back. Learning to fall is important, but it doesn't prevent you from needing a helmet. All right, switch 3, come on, come on. Okay, the ground's not great, but I didn't toe touch, so I'm gonna count it. Should you wear a helmet while skateboarding? Yes!